the bracket right now. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, I'm kind of shaking up here. Coming up tonight, it's going to be two matches, including Jamie Hayter going up against Billie Starkz. That's our next matchup. And Harley Cameron later on tonight will take on Athena. The winner of tonight's Jamie Hayter-Billie Starkz match will face Chris Statlander in the semifinals. And Toni Storm, the world champion, had joined us for that match on Wednesday. Let's hear from the women's world champion right now.
Megan Bayne is a monster. That woman has so much thigh meat, I thought I was being mugged on Thanksgiving. Nevertheless, I'm here to tell you that this whore you all adore, this slut you can't rebut, this tramp is still the champ. But enough of this gate banter. The OWEN HART Foundation tournament has begun, and the winner goes on to All In for a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship. Ladies, good luck. But this is a timeless cafe, and I'm going to bake up the biggest batch of slop tarts you've ever seen. Billie Starkz, you Johnny-come-lately, milked breath, knobby-kneed little brat. I will make a woman out of you. Harley Cameron, call me Jim Henson, because I will wear you on my wrist and make you sing Rainbow Connection. Wrong picture. Next. Mercedes Money, our CEO. What an unfortunate nickname. I will drain your 401k and put you so deep in a recession you'll have to drink my bathwater. Chris Statlander. My God, what a woman. Athena, you may be the Ring of Honor Forever champion, but you'll last about 2 minutes with me. And Jamie Hayter, take my advice. No money has ever been made from dressing like you're in a different era. And as for me, I could sit at home and watch this entire tournament eating veal parmigiana. But that's not the kind of woman I am, yet. Nevertheless, at Double or Nothing, I will be there, I'll be watching, and I'll be sweating, and I will always be timeless.
The one and only timeless Toni Storm, the world champ. Here we go. First match tonight, women's division, and here's Arcadiara.
Your collision opening contest is a first round match in the OWEN HART Foundation Tournament. Scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Southampton, England, Jamie Hayter.
Well, Nigel McGuinness, I know you're angry at me, and I get it, but let's move on, okay? I've made a mistake.
Idea how close you came to be taken out of here in a wheelchair?
Yes, I do.
Right. Remember that.
You're looking at the former women's world champion, Jamie Hayter, the 7th women's world champion, when she defeated, by the way, Toni Storm at Full Gear back in 2022.
And her opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, Billie Starkz.
Only 20 years of age. So much confidence, so much ahead of her in her career. Let's see how she does against a former world champion here.
Certainly, the winner of this match, of course, will face Chris Statlander, who has already advanced to the semi-finals. Could be a huge rematch. They've faced here recently, but right now, both Hayter and Starkz have to concentrate on the opponent ahead of them. Starkz, who we just heard, called by the AEW Women's Champion, a Johnny-come-lately. Plenty of experience against top-tier talent. Recently facing the TBS champion, Mercedes Money. Whoa, look at that.
Yeah, showing her muscle, Jamie Hayter. A big rematch from what we saw these two ladies on Dynamite recently. And we were talking about Spring Breakthrough and Dynamite. We have an historic 2 nights for you coming up.
Well, trio titles on the line, as we heard.
Oh, look at that. Jamie Hayter went for it.
But right away. Wow, that landed.
That certainly did. Big smile on the face of young Billie Starkz.
Gotta be happy. Starkz, the inaugural Ring of Honor Women's TV champion. Had to do a few nefarious things to earn the title.
Got a long reach of those legs, Nigel. She's using her advantage here. Here goes Billie Starkz.
Ran right into that. Hayter, the former AEW Women's Champion, lying in wait. It certainly is hard to Hayter. Smarts like that.
Well, fans, as you know by now, the OWEN HART Women's Tournament and Men's Tournament Finals will be held. Oh, my God! Coming up at Double or Nothing on Sunday, May 23rd in Glendale, Arizona on pay-per-view. Chris Statlander and Mercedes Moné are both in the semifinals right now. The winner of this match will take on Chris Statlander. The winner of our match later on, Harley Cameron and Athena, will take on Mercedes Moné. Those will be the final four.
Starkz, the minion and trainee, if you will, of another star, Athena. Oh! Taking a big risk, but it paid off.
Swanton bomb off of the safety rail here by Billie Starkz on the back of the former world champ.
Going up top, big risk, and that's the reason why. Not enough damage to Hayter to keep her down, and now, oh, wait a second, that might be.
Up again she goes, trying to double stomp, did Billie Starkz. Catch the foot in a rising knee strike, that time by Starkz.
That's calling out what she had in mind.
Missed the back elbow. Hayter sends her face first in. Spinebuster, 1, 2. Then a 2 count. Fans, as we mentioned, historic week coming up, Spring Breakthrough. Wednesday night, live in Boston on TBS, AEW Dynamite, 8/7 Central. It'll be followed by Collision at a very special time at 9. Now mark this down. We will be live not on Saturday, but next week on Thursday night. That's right, live from Boston. Spring Breakthrough, the second night will be live Collision on a Thursday night, 8/7 Central. There's a 1 count on TNT and Max.
You're right, Thursday night. I know that's Thirsty Thursday down at your local watering hole, the Bordy Beagle.
Yeah.
They'll miss you.
Yeah, they sure will, because we've got a lot going on. And I mentioned an historic night as Billie Starkz tries to pound her way through Jamie Hayter. That didn't work. On Wednesday, Dynamite will become a weekly. Well, we'll talk about that in a moment. I'm told we have to take a break right now. Fans, this continues on Max and TNT.
Well, Hayter there signaling perhaps that this is going to be a count out. I couldn't imagine that, but you never know.
Now Jamie Hayter's going to go outside with her here.
Hayter saw how Starkz fell to the outside there and maybe saw something that I didn't. Either way, doesn't want it to end on the outside. It's the mindset of a champion, perhaps, wanting a clear victory in the center of the ring to build some momentum, some confidence.
Well, you see later on tonight, for you fans who follow us on social media, you know we announced that AR Fox and Kevin Knight will go one-on-one tonight. Can't wait for that match still to come. Harley Cameron and Athena in the tournament. It's another quarterfinal match coming up tonight here on Collision as we're live in Springfield. Anthony Bowens, the 5'2" player.
A turncoat.
Against Blake Christian. Would you stop on that? Max Caster's made his own way. Megan Bayne will be in action.
Making her way, making everybody in the women's division bow down.
Absolutely. Boy, she has been quite a force in the women's division. We're going to hear from Mercedes Moné as the fans count along with the head of Billie Starkz here. We're here from the TBS champion who has moved on to the semifinals of the OWEN HART tournament, women's division. And our main event, how about this? In the men's division, it is going to be Brody King, Konosuke Takeshita. Billie Starkz hits hard with that hammer throw into the turnbuckle pads. Forearm shot, another forearm shot. Chop once again.
Hayter got to be happy with things at this juncture in the match. Clearly in control of a less experienced opponent. Certainly Starkz will be learning a lot, win, lose or draw in this match. And we saw at Dynasty, Megan Bayne against the AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm, how no matter how dominant you are, you can always get caught.
That's absolutely, that's what's made this women's division so great. Speaking of getting caught, the leg that time by Starkz has been caught. We are live and coming to you, streaming on Max and on TNT. It's Tony and Nigel on Collision live in Springfield, Massachusetts. Which one of these two young ladies will make their way to the semifinals of the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament? Waiting in the wings, Chris Statlander, who defeated Thunder Rosa on Dynamite. Let's see if it's Hayter, or let's see if it's the young Billie Starkz.
Thus far, it has been former Women's Champion Jamie Hayter, who's had the lion's share of offense, but Starkz has refused to quit. And has always got a puncher's chance, but right now,
She looked like she was almost on one leg, limping over to the corner.
There.
Foot is up once again. Turning around and the feet up. Oh, how about that? Ricocheted off the top rope, if I can use that term. And a leg trip. Billie Starkz showing some great offense here. Oh my gosh. Pick up. 1, 2. Oh, and just getting out of it that time with Jamie Hayter. What a power pickup that was by that youngster.
I'm going to say, I don't know if it was power as much as it was leverage. Technique.
Right.
Didn't have the power advantage, and that's often when technique can come into play there.
Sure.
With the damage to the leg, Billie Starkz was unable to bridge with the German suplex. If she had been, who knows? She might have been advancing to face Statlander.
Attempted a pickup. Once again, the knee got up.
That's the danger. When you're upside down, you throw a knee like that.
Yeah.
Can't guarantee you're landing safely.
Into the midsection, telegraphed that time by Starkz, but she ducks out.
Oh, and again.
Dragon suplex, snapdragon, if you will. And almost like it was like a Cobra clutch. No, it's a rear chin lock.
Submission attempt. You see the leg. Oh, look at the hand. Not sure exactly where the pain is emanating from, but she's got the arm, she's got the chin, the legs tied up as well.
Yeah, and it looks like the knee is in the lower back here of Jamie Hayter, who's fighting her way out of it. Snapmare over.
Oh,
and a running knee. Caught her, cover, 1, 2. No, sir. Lot left in the former Ring of Honor World Women's Television Champion. Pick up. Dropped her on the back of her head across the knee.
Here it comes.
Going for the Hayter in. And she got it. 1, 2. No.
Oh. Basement clothesline. Hayter got all of it.
Now Jamie rethinking her strategy here, apparently.
What does that face say to you, Tony? A little bit of frustration?
Yeah. Threw her wristbands away. Jamie Hayter now slowly hovering over. I think the fans are divided here. They are liking what they're seeing, of course, from Billie Starkz. But Jamie Hayter's always been loved by the fans here.
Up for a spunky and fiery attitude. And now just a flurry. Look at Starkz. Can't even get her arms up to defend herself.
Absolutely. No defense at all.
Goes for it. Gonna pick her up.
Billie Starkz may be out here on her feet.
The arm. This is how she beat her in the last match.
That's right. Up on top. No!
Got caught.
Backslide. 1. Oh, rolling through that time with Jamie Hayter. Pick up. Oh. Twisting neck breaker and a cover here. 1, 2. Oh, wow. So close.
Starkz just failing to hook her leg. You cannot do that against a former world champion and expect to beat them. Rare miscalculation, but hopefully Starkz will learn from it. She's following up.
Billie Starkz, middle turnbuckle, climbing to the top, steadies herself, balance, up on top. There's the swanton bomb.
Landed it.
And a hook of a far leg and a 1 and a 2 and a go.
They're not making the same mistake twice. Hooking at the leg with a deep cover. But Hayter still in this, and now it's the face of Billie Starkz.
Yeah.
It says it all.
Disappointment written all over the face of Billie Starkz as we take a look at the Owen Cup in the background. One woman, one gentleman will win a tournament and get a world title shot at All In coming up on July 12th in Texas at Globe Life Field. And, of course, we will find out as the tournament ends up at Double or Nothing on Sunday, May 25th. Billie Starkz, a lot of power behind that one, Nigel.
Learning from the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Athena. what it takes to be a champion here. Having Hayter as good as she got. Oh! That headbutt just to the side of the jaw. See Starkz try to move her head out the way to protect herself.
Pick up!
Oh! God, there's no protecting herself there.
A suplex on the floor. Both ladies hit hard, and both as the fans look on. Incredulously. And you hear the chant. Never thought we'd see that, Nigel. Here it is again. My God.
Agape, and this the reason why. You could just tell by the way the bodies landed on the mat how little give there really is. It drives the wind out of your lungs, and now gasping for air as if they weren't already. Both Hayter and Starkz have got to get back into the ring before the 10 count.
It's athletes like this, matches like this, that has made AEW what it is. And the chant of "This is awesome" ringing out here at the Mass Mutual Center.
Well, if it's a double count out, perhaps Statlander would advance to the final.
Yes, she would. That's a good call. And
Hayter's in. So is Starkz.
Both are in, says Mike Posey.
Either way, Statlander, who is sure to be watching this, has got to be happy.
Absolutely. Because both ladies have taken a lot of damage from the other, especially that last suplex from the inside out. Jamie Hayter's
away. Dynamite.
Arm shot. Back and forth they go. Oh, Billie Starkz holding the back of the head now of Hayter. Hayter with a thrust kick. Staggered Starkz. Enziguri leaping up. Sending Starkz in. Picking Starkz up.
Well, tried to block it.
Oh!
Didn't block that.
Holds Starkz across her knee. And now Hayter!
Good
Holy
night.
smokes! 1, 2, 3. What an opening match here on Collision.
Advancing in the tournament, Billie, Hayter!
Fans are standing everywhere for both women. And now Jamie Hayter moves on. Wow.
Wow, indeed. Let's take a look at the brackets. You can see Jamie Hayter advancing. Will face Chris Statlander in the semi-final. Still to come here tonight, the other side of the bracket. Athena taking on Harley Cameron, the winner to face Mercedes Moné this Wednesday on AEW Spring Breakthrough Dynamite.
Also on Spring Breakthrough, the Death Riders defend the Trios Championship. John Moxley will be a part of that team, as we mentioned earlier, against the number one contenders, the Ups. They're in Spring Breakthrough for the Trios Championship. Let's hear from the Death Riders and John Moxley.